G'day guys, how you going? This is Mick. Wow, I'm pretty excited today. New bike day. Yep, I've joined the dark side. And I've just got home from riding this bad boy. Let's go and have a look at how it went. Okay, so what do we got here? We've got a Marin Rift Zone E1. It's the middle of the range short travel e-bike. We got 140mm travel. This is a size large. Fits me really nice. I'm 180 centimeters. Hey guys, during this video you're going to hear a high-pitched sound coming out of the scrub. It's just a cicada colony, and excuse me for the sniffles too. I've still got the flu. So we've got an EP6 Shimano motor, 630 watt-hour battery, RockShox pike, 140mm travel, RockShox Deluxe, again 140mm travel. Rear shock, really easy to set up. Bars, grips, damn and that are Marin house brand. Feel okay. Got 160mm cranks, which I'm finding is lovely. Oh. Shimano Dior 11 speed, 11 to 51 range rear cassette. Has TRP slate brakes. It's a 4-piston job. Got Marin wheels and hubs. Pretty sure they're 29mm wide, and they come with these V tyres. I forget what kind. Comes with a Trans X dropper post. This is 170mm. Dropper post is fine. The lever is pretty average. Have to excuse me too. I've had a flu, you know. Yeah, just as your new bike turns up. I'm still getting over it. I'll say this is a lovely looking bike. When I first saw the colour, it's completely different to what I've seen in videos. And I thought, oh, it's beige, but it's kind of works. It's like an off-white. Yeah, it's got some really nice red accents on it. And I will say this frame was torqued perfectly, so whoever put this together, thank you. You've done a fantastic job. I checked everything, it was done perfectly. Got to get the Insta snaps. Well, she's pretty windy and muddy. We do have a cyclone up north at the moment. Yeah, it's affecting things, but I think I've got the perfect trail to kick off on. It's Pegasus. Sort of a green flow trail. Hopefully it's not too dark. Looks like it's going to be pretty muddy. Obviously not going to push too stupid because new bike, and I don't know how everything's going to perform. Feels really poppy, like really bouncy off that like initial compression, like really soft. Oh yeah. I got right behind the bike then. Man, it felt good. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh. I just wanted to stop, check my heart rate. So I'm pushing, I'm at 130, which I can get up to that 140 through here. But man, it's still a workout. You just get there quicker. Yeah, you can really push in to the suspension. Feels so good, so plush. Seems to be throwing the dirt up pretty well. I did have a bit of gunk in there. Tyres are loaded up with gunk. That's to be expected. But no, throws the mud pretty good. I really like it. The system they use here, suspension system, is a multi-track. Flawless so far, and I know I haven't really done much, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get out there onto Wild Pig, and that's going to be a bit of a challenge because it's rocky, rooty. It's pretty mild, but it's got some pinch climbs chucked in the middle of it, and it's muddy. Let's check it out. Let's see what the Rifty can do. Wow, this thing's poppy. Oh, another turkey. I thought I'd do it in trail mode just to try to use some battery up. Come on, bro. Holding me up, mate. Thank you. Oh. Brakes are obviously wet. Yeah, tracks beautifully. Spiderweb right across the face. Have to stop for that. Okay, so we're back going again. Bloody spider. Oh, again. Ugh. I don't want to stop because it's a good bit. Oh, tree. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Ugh. All right. I'm going to have to get these spider webs off me. Spider webs. Having such a good time. Bike feels so good. It's ridiculous. I'm so happy. This is a really good bike. I'm genuinely so happy. Pumped. Flu's getting hold of me though. But I'm riding heaps more aggressively. Even though I am taking it easy. But yeah, I'm riding so confident. It's a new bike, Mick. Let's see if we can get going again. Let's finish this trail off. Forgot to mention too, with pedals, oh, the bike weighs 24.2 kilos, but that's without one of the cush core. So it does come standard, comes fitted with cush core, but I pulled the front out, and I'll tell you why after during the end of the video. Woo! Just to touch on the climbing part of it, like I don't quite understand how to use the gears with the modes yet. I'm just playing with it and probably have to do a little more research on it. Gee, it's a game changer. I'm working out and my heart rate's up. Yeah, this feels good. Feels like I'm getting somewhere. Oh. I wanted to try boost, and that's what happens when you've got too much power. I didn't lose traction or anything. Okay, lesson learnt. No boost if you don't need it. That's what happens when it's a new toy. You want to try all the settings, hey? But yeah, that hurt. No more boost when you don't need it. Oh, yeah, I can't manual for but I really feel like I want to on this bike. Yeah, she's pretty hefty. As I said, just over 24 kilos. This bike's the real deal, eh? So next trail I'm going to do is Whitey, which is a black trail. It's just I don't want to test it on. I wasn't going to do it today, but I thought, you know, it's got some rocks, roots, and wet. It's wet. It's got keep going, pinch climbs like that. Thought might be pretty fun. Some steepish tech stuff. Just going to take it easy. I had a couple of almost slipped overs. Be a good test coming up here. Here. Easy. Now, I'm definitely bouncing around. Oh, quite a workout. So the purpose of that trail, and I'll just go through this now. I wanted to see, go down here. I wanted to see how I went with the suspension. Really good. I got 10 mil there. I got about 5-6 mil there on the rear. But I wanted to see how it could handle it, because realistically, that's about as gnarly as what I find I'm doing lately. It's pretty steep, rocky, rooty. Don't get many pedals in. Yeah, I know this bike's not designed for that, but actually what I thought it would excel at. You know what? Pretty much did. The only thing was I did get bounced off the pedals a couple of times, and that's more to do with the setup, because I did make it a little faster. I won't drop it now, or change it now, but this bike did so well through there. This is a good bike, guys. This is a really good bloody bike. Yes! This bike tracks beautifully. Couple of wet patches. I'll take it easy. Oh! Oh, turkey. I've just cracked over 22 kilometers. Been a while since I've done 22 kilometers. Telling you, if you're thinking about an e-bike, do it. They don't all have to be big, powerful brutes. This is 140 mil travel. Anyway, so let's go home. We'll talk about it, and yeah, we'll talk about the pros and cons, just general impressions, and go through the whole process of buying the bike and to where I am now. I love it. Absolutely love it. What a ripper. The thing shreds. Even makes me look fast, or feel fast anyway. But yeah, look guys, I did do a lot of research on this bike, a lot of research on a lot of bikes actually. And I knew that the short travel trail bike with pedal assist was going to be the right bike for me moving forward. I think that ride proved it. So I got it, I purchased it through Bikes Online. Really simple procedure. Just clicked on it, boom, invoice sent. 3 days later it turned up. I really liked the geometry of this bike. 65-degree head angle with a 77-degree seat tube angle was perfect. I'm gonna say the tires were the hero, and I was really surprised by that, because I know that a lot of guys were saying, you know, they got the Assegais and they were stoked about that, and yeah, and I was a little disappointed I didn't get the Assegais as well. But I can't say enough about these tires. I can't spruik how good they are enough. They were sensational. Also the brakes, and another one. So a lot of these bikes did come out with the Shimano Diors. I'm pretty sure it was Diors, 4-pot brakes. And when I got opened the box, it's like, oh well, we'll give them a go, and absolutely perfect. They've got probably the best lever I've ever seen or felt, is probably the best way to describe it. And you can adjust them on the bike as well, which I did. Yeah, I swear by the brakes, the TRP brakes, absolutely fantastic. Okay, so what didn't I like about the bike? There's only one thing, and that was the dropper post lever. It was horrible to start with. It was like you really had to push it in for it to work. That changed as the ride progressed, and either I became used to it, or the bike, or the lever just sort of loosened up a little bit. But you know, will I be replacing it? Yeah, sooner rather than later. I think that needs to be replaced. But that is the only thing I could pick on this bike that I didn't like. All right, so I did mention I've only got one cush core on the bike. So the reason being is I couldn't seal that front tire when I put the sealant in, spun around, did all the stuff that told me to do, and I could not seal it no matter what. I ended up having to ring Craney, and Craney come over and we had a good look at it, and he couldn't get it to seal either. So what we ended up doing was taking the tire off, and we also noticed that the cush core was fitted like on an angle. Okay, we could have just pushed it back in. I'd say in shipping that may have moved, but, and look, to be honest, I was going to take the front cush core out anyway, but we had to replace all the rim tape because it was like, you put air in it and you could, wherever it was coming out at the seam of the rim joint. And that's where it was coming through the rim tape. So we had to put new rim tape on, new sealant, fitted the tire, and it's held up perfect. But it does have a cush core on the rear. Could I feel that it was there? No. No. I mean, are you on a 24 kilo plus bike? I don't know. Okay, so just to touch on the motor and battery, I used, I think, 3 bars on the battery for 22 Ks, but I did try a lot of boost, and I'm a heavy dude, and it was muddy conditions, and like I did try going pretty hard on some of the climbs just to see what it was capable of. As you saw, yeah, me hitting that tree. The motor, like, it's reported that there's the Shimano, the knock, the tick, 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 tick. And now I did not hear it at all. However, I had to listen or a look at some of the footage, and I could definitely hear something. Now, if that was the motor with that tick, 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 look, I'm not worried about it. They reckon it's just part of the deal, just a Shimano trait.
so I'm not going to go on too much about that, but I can hear it on the video. I can definitely hear it on the video, but I can't hear it while I'm riding. So overall, guys, look, I could not be happier. Short travel trail bike, look, it was a gamble going for it. And as I said, the budget was what pushed me towards this bike, ultimately what pushed me towards this bike. But I could not be happier. It's punches way above its weight. It just tracks so well, but everything just works really nice. Yeah, I love the way it cornered. I reckon it's because of the, you know, the shorter wheelbase and the 65-degree head angle, and the suspension design is just perfect. I can't fault it. Yeah, I'm just really happy. I'm really happy with the purchase. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that video. If you're thinking about getting one, shoot me some questions about it. But if you are pretty much on the edge of buying one, just do it. I cannot wrap this bike enough. It is absolutely fantastic. And it looks great. It's a great looking bike, which e-bikes, sometimes you can be a little bit hit and miss with looks. This thing looks the real deal. It rides like the real deal as well. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Thanks to Marin, Bikes Online. I couldn't thank you guys enough. Thanks so much. See you later.